Today, we gather here to launch the 13th Wazalendo SACCO Nansana Cash branch. Of course, when we cut the tape, I am happy to be the first person to deposit cash in the account, and I want to let members know who are here that immediately I deposited, the message was sent to my phone. So I read and I saw that indeed my money had been received, and it was received in my account, which I think I opened in Mbarara, I don't know which year. I think when the cash was starting, because when the Wazalendo SACCO started, I was in Kampala. I remember I was the first person to demand that Wazalendo comes to headquarters of military intelligence then, for them to come and explain to us why we had been sidelined, because we were not invited from the beginning and not been involved. So I demanded, I remember General Tweheyo then came with the team, and that's how we started, and that's when we became members. But I don't know why my branch is in Mbarara. I thought it should be Kampala, because that's where I started from. So this event marks yet another milestone in the mission of Wazalendo SACCO, which is to extend financial services closer to its members and to enhance, of course, the socio-economic well-being of the men and women that serve the UPDF, our families, and the wider community from where we come from. Wazalendo SACCO, as we have heard from both the chairman of board, of directors, and the other leaders of this SACCO, has grown into a very strong pillar of financial inclusion within the defense fraternity. By opening branches in areas where our soldiers live, Wazalendo SACCO reduces the burden of travel, you increase convenience, and promote a disciplined culture of saving and investment. But in addition, you make borrowing much easier, and all this is appreciated. So this new branch is just a testament of your mission, and for us as members are proud of. So we believe that your commitment to growth, to serving is better, is still maintained, and we appreciate it. For the members, like the chairman of the supervisory board said, we believe that in the financial year 25-26, Nansana Municipality was specifically selected for the establishment of a cash operating branch, a decision that was guided by several strategic considerations. Among many of them, as the earlier members had raised it, is because of the high concentration of the personnel residing within this area. Not only one division, but even other members from different divisions and the joint service headquarters reside in this area. Ladies and gentlemen, the UPDF leadership remains steadfast in prioritizing the welfare of its personnel. Wazalendo SACCO was not formed for the basis of making money. And that's why we do not support an idea of converting it into a bank. If people want to establish a bank, you can go to Wesley, and if he finds it convenient, he can pick some money and he opens a bank as that branch. But Wazalendo SACCO remains an entity as a welfare plan for the forces that serve the people. As we are aware, welfare is not merely benefit, it is a key component of morale, discipline, and operational readiness. In conclusion, I want to reaffirm the UPDF's commitment to supporting initiatives that promote welfare and socio-economic empowerment. We are confident that this branch will greatly improve service delivery and extend the SACCO's positive impact on our community. So with these very many words, and on behalf of the Chief of Joint Staff, allow me, or should I be pleased? It's official. Oh, it's already over there. On behalf of the Chief of Joint Staff, I'm pleased to officially declare that Wazalendo SACCO Nansana operating branch is now fully open.
So, sir, we are now weighing Wazalendo in terms of dollars. We no longer want to go shilling because we are global. Recently, I was in Ireland with my brother here, and the people keep on asking, what is this Wazalendo? Because at least a session cannot go without somebody mentioning Wazalendo. And for the first time, I'm getting the conversation amongst the people that we normally fear, the white-skinned people, saying, what is this Wazalendo? So, the journey that we have traveled for the last 20 years, sir, we have made 20 years this year. I don't know that this is now our... Is there a notebook that we can give to our guests of honor? Look for it. We have made 20 years, sir. In a humble way, 20 years now. But people keep on asking, how could such a lanky force do this? When there are esteemed forces around the world that could do this. So I find it is a milestone that we need to celebrate together. I know that we stand on the ground that Jesus was never respected in his place of birth. So you keep on hearing him saying, lakini mimi nimepata kila kitu, nimepata loan, nimepata dividend, lakini mimi mambo ya Wazalendo sijielewi. Ndio muuliza, nini hiyo yenye uelewa? Na mimi hata sijui. So it means we still have a long way to go, including among stars. When somebody says, he said, lakini kitadao wamejifunga huko kwa Wazalendo, sijui kuna nini huko. Kinaonekana hawataki kutoka. But I found it, like somebody said, when you look at all these people who are serving there, why we have been able to capture this is because they have learned very good lessons. I want to appeal to the leadership that some of these requests we normally make them and then we don't make a follow-up. We have our retired people that the CEO has talked about. Maybe through this session, we must have a deliberate follow-up. Like if somebody is going to retire, you know their sessions, we have to give them this in-depth thinking of life after. Some of our colleagues call us and say, you come, I am late. We withdraw all the money. Do you have a loan for me? He said, but you cease to be what? A member. How much money should I give? He said, please, munipatie yeyote yenyiko huko. Then the others even said, but those assets we left there, don't you think that I should also be benefiting? Then he said, but you withdraw as a member. So the assets remain as what? The assets of the business. They are no longer individual. So if we are to enhance this, I think our retired people, the people who are retiring, including me, because now I'm also a few years away from that red pen, we need to enhance this effort of Wazalendo to help us.
We've been moving around the country and we confirmed that there is nobody who has asked for a loan. And this loan has taken more than 3 days. If there is anybody here who has asked for a loan and she has taken 3 days, welcome Kono Ju. This is what we have been doing. So now it's not, it shouldn't be just about loan processing time. We also reduce on the cost of a member traveling from Nansana to go to Bombo to process a loan. That is also a cost. There's a transport cost, there's the time, and then there is the inconvenience. So we do these branches, and we are going to add with other channels which are coming up, so that you reduce on the expenses or you reduce on the cost of our services to our members. Our way forward, I told you that we are now 117,000 members, and as usual, we want to be the best in the region, and we want to be the best in the continent in terms of numbers. So we are requesting, number one, recruitment of family members. And the request is very clear. If each of us gave us only 2 children, 2, and 1 wife and 1 husband, next year we shall be the biggest in Africa. Because 117 multiplied by 3 plus, we shall be almost 458,000 members.
Appreciate and thank board and management for this effort of opening up the 13th cash branch. As SACCO, that is the supervisory board, we shall always support any endeavor, effort or project which is geared to improving our SACCO. One of the core values of Wazalendo SACCO is excellent customer service. So by opening this branch in the northern part of the capital city, that is Nansana, it means we are fulfilling that value. I also need to thank the command and administration of the mighty UPDF, which has always supported and made this Wazalendo to be the top in the country. And I believe it is top among it's the top 10 among the continent. Currently we are at which? Number 7. All is the effort from all the stakeholders.
The CEO talking about it, me, it will be my personal branch. I've been suffering going to Kampala. You don't have where to park. Even when you go there, you are too many. I sympathize. You find many soldiers are in line, and then as a general, they want to take you in. You feel really they deserve to. So this one is really going to help us. From Chira, I drive from the express. In the northern bypass, I am here. From Kaweta, I drive from Kawempe branch, I am here. So really it is very good. We thank you very much. And we also thank the endeavor of living in the liaison branch in Kachiri so they don't feel alienated. That was very good and timely decision. I know Elma will not feel like if they stripped him, he will feel more empowered that a soldier can fill the form there, confident without having to go, but will come here to pick his money anytime the loan is through. So I thank you very much.
20.